Hello there guys, this is Matthew the Dinosaur King here, and today I thought I would show off once again my collection as of September 2021. So I'll just get a bit closer and then we can go over each of the shelves and I can just show you what new additions I have for my collection as of now. Right, so as always we start off with my bottom shelf, which is my Theropod and other creatures shelf. So this excludes the Coelurosaurs, which are in the shelf above. I have had to take a couple of figures off, like the Lilian Sternus and Lurin Hanosaurus, just to make a bit of more room for everyone. But you can just see we go along. Not really any new additions except for the Safari Baryonyx, which is a very cool figure, one of my favourites. And I think that was like the only... Oh yeah, and also this Nyctosaurus from the PNSO mini line. I've also added one of these little Placerias figures to my shelf as well. There aren't really any good Placerias figures out there, well, anywhere. So if any of you guys ever come across one of these, that they make really good figures for the line. So we've got some of the crocodilian tube, the Desmatasuchus just riding on top of the Mastodonsaurus. Because at the back there's the big Lissowichia. So yeah, this is my Theropod shelf as of late. It will probably change again. See, there's the Eofauna and Safari Giga at the back there, my favourites. Yeah, so hasn't really changed much. Now up here is my Thyreophoran and Marginocephalon and Hadrosaur Ornithopod shelf. This has had a bit of a rearrange around, so I've had to take a couple of figures off and everything. But you can see I've got my Eofauna Trike and the PNSO Sino and Pachyrhino, which are the newest additions up here. You can see there's the big Pentaceratops from Papo at the back there. You can see just in there you can see the juvenile Papo Trike. Go along here. At the back you can see there's the Iguanodon and the Edmontosaurus. And then there's one of my newest additions, the PNSO Lambeosaurus, which is a great figure. Another new addition here is the PNSO Boreala Pelta and the Collector Camusaurus. Some great figures there. And some more new additions. There's the Wild Past Tethys Hadros pair and the PNSO Pinacosaurus. As you can see, he's having a little piggyback from the Ankylosaurus. And then there's the Papo Euoplocephalus in there. And there's the PNSO Tojangosaurus and Ankylosaurus, two fantastic figures. So this has probably had some of the most new figures on it. So yeah, it's had a bit of a rearrange around. I do plan to get the Corythosaurus from PNSO and the Machairoceratops hopefully soon. Give you guys another look there. Now up here we have my Coelurosauran and Sauropod shelf. So a couple of new additions to my Coelurosauran theropods. We have the Safari Limited Daspletosaurus and the PNSO Winter Wilson, who is an absolutely fantastic figure. Probably the best Tyrannosaurus figure we have at the moment. I know that the beasts of the Mesozoic line has been fully funded and all the stretch goals are being unlocked now, so that's really, really cool. So we've got my Therizinosaurs and Dromaeosaurs and Oviraptorids. There's the Velociraptor in there. Safari. There's the new Deinonychus, which is a fantastic figure. Really, really nice. There's the Anzu there as well. As you can see, I've got some modern day birds here as well, as they are basically modern day dinosaurs. So you've got the Gastornis sort of from Safari, just perched up against the others. Got my sauropods here as well. There's the Bahadosaurus. There's the brilliant Eofauna Atlasaurus. Nothing really new for my sauropods. More or less the same, really. Sorry. Like you see, I've got my Microraptor on here and the Confusaurus as well, just sort of hanging around. So nothing new yet, but I know that Eofauna is making a Diplodocus, so it will probably go up here anyway. And then up here, just some random figures that I've kept up here. My Papo T-Rexes, there's a Schleich alligator and the Papo Pachycephalosaurus, the old Schleich Apatosaurus, and there's the new Brachiosaurus, the Papo Baryonyx, there's a Papo Tiger there. The other Papo figures are the running T-Rex, Spinosaurus, my Invicta line, the Walking with Dinosaurs line, some Schleich and Carnegie stuff up here. Got some more modern day animals. There's a Safari Przewalski's horse. More Walking with Dinosaurs, the old Schleich Quetzal. Some more modern day animals. The big Papo Brachiosaurus and the Invicta Mamenchisaurus. So that's what these shelves look like currently. So I'll just turn the camera around and we can have a look at my bookshelves. So, like always, we start up at the very top of my shelves. You can see I've got all my pop vinyls, my Jurassic Park ones. There's Kong, Skull Island pop. There's Goliath from Evolve. I've got a Xenomorph, the Smaug. At the back you can see the Indoraptor and Battle Damaged Tyrannosaurus from the Jurassic World line. There's my Supreme Class Devastator from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. My big King Kong from the 2005 film. You can see that I've got the Seats right at the back. There's the big Pianoso Lufengosaurus that I got recently. There's the Masterpiece G1 Grimlock. We've got Leader Class Optimus from Revenge of the Fallen and Leader Class Sentinel from Dark of the Moon. My Xenomorph collection at the back. You can see Hound from Age of Extinction at the back there. And we've got Gorgon and a couple of little dinosaur things up there. And first up here we've got some figures. We have my Pop Charmander. Got my Harry Potter books. My Walking with Dinosaurs minis. There's Greyskull, my repainted Papo Allosaurus, the Kyoto T-Rex, the small, there's the Myosaur nest, and there's a small collector Hypsilophodon and Creoceratops family. My Pop Godzilla, and my Burning One at the back. I've got my Meg books, Meg, The Trench, Primal Waters, Hell's Aquarium. I've also got The Lock, a couple of other books in there as well. And in here I have my marine reptiles and pterosaurs. There's the big collector Megalodon, which is a great figure. Got some small figures here at the back. There's Hallucigenia and Otoia. There's an octopus at the back from Schleich and the Great White Shark. There's the Pianoso Autopod Dentatus, which is very cool. Got some pterosaurs there at the back. The Quetzal, the Dimorphodon. There's the Anhangera. Some very cool figures here. There's the Carnegie Tanystropheus. There's the Trilobite from Collector. My big Safari Limited Chronosaurus, who's currently chowing down on the Collector Excalibursaurus. There's the Tylosaurus from Safari. There's the Pianoso Dacosaurus. There's the Mosasaur from Collector. Got my Ammonites and Belemnites at the back there. There's some very cool figures on display. I've got some more of my books here. I've got some Bigfoot books there. The rest of my Meg books. I've got Devolution, which is a Bigfoot horror novel. Dino Gangs. Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs Rediscovered. Tyrannosaur Chronicles. My Primitive War books. Some more Bigfoot horror novels. I actually just finished reading Jurassic Park, which is very cool. Which is very, very good. Much different than the film. A lot more gruesome. I plan to start The Lost World soon. Got some of my Studio Series Transformers figures in their vehicle forms. There's Optimus from Revenge of the Fallen, Bumblebee, Dropkick and Shatter from the Bumblebee movie. Got my Safari Limited Bigfoot hanging out with some trees and stuff. And there's the little Pianoso Aaron, the little baby T-Rex. How can you say no to that with your faces? Look at his big eyes. You can't say no. And then I got some more of my other books there. Got some more books here as well. A couple of Pokemon plushes down there. And then up here, got my prehistoric mammals. We have the Southland Replicas Diprotodon, which is one of my newest ones, along with the Thylacoleo. See, there's the Megatherium just in between there, and the Australopithecus from the Carnegie line. My Eofauna prehistoric elephants, the Steppe Mammoth, the Paleoloxodon, and the Dinotherium. At the back there you can see the Collector Moropus. There's the enormous Collector Elasmotherium. Loads more mammals up here. I do plan to get the Collector Dodocurus, which is coming out very soon on Everything Dinosaur. So that will probably replace the Safari one. But I'll probably keep that up here anyway. Down here we have my Neckar figures. This is mainly my Neckar Godzilla line. So we have 54, 62, 2003 is the Godzilla vs. Biollante one. There's 85, 2001, 2014, and then 2019, both normal and burning. And then there's Shin Godzilla. I think that one is 95. Correct me if I am wrong. At the back you can also see there's King Kong, a couple of my Pacific Rim Jaegers and Pacific Rim Kaiju. There's Leatherback, Scunner, Battle Damaged Knifehead, Trespasser, and of course up here, which I completely forgot to add, was Otachi with her little baby up at the top of her head. So yeah, a couple of these I actually got for me by a friend, so they are really, really cool. And yeah, I'm very pleased with my Godzilla Neckar collection. Down here we have a few other figures. This is mainly like my beasts of the Mesozoic shelf. So we have my Styracosaurus, Juvenile Centro, Zuniceratops, Spiclypius and Avaceratops. At the back there you can see, oh, one of the babies has fallen down. There we go. You can see my hatchling raptors. There is the black Velociraptor, the Balur Bondok, the Acheroraptor. I have a juvenile Troodon there with an egg clutch, and the Linhairaptor. A couple of more of my Pacific Rim Jaegers, and then there is a large Safari Limited black bear, which can be used as an Arctotherium. Down here we have my Transformers Studio Series collection. A couple of them I had to put away in a box. But this is like the majority of my collections. We have Bumblebee, Jazz, Sideswipe. You can even see there's Wheelie and Brains in there, very small. You have Steeljaw there. The baby Dinobots, Elita 1, Chromia and RC. There's Scrap Metal, Barricade, Dropkick, Stinger, Soundwave with Laserbeak, Crowbar, Lockdown, Shatter and Jet Form. And we have the Wreckers. There's Roadbuster, Topspin, and Leadfoot. We have Drift. Dino is my most recent addition. He's very cool. We got Ironhide, Ratchet, Optimus, Sentinel, Brawl, Bone Crusher, Blackout with Scorponok, Shockwave, both versions of Megatron with Igor, Starscream, and there's Grimlock right at the back there. I do hope more of the movie Dinobots get made, because we're only getting G1 ones from the 86 line. But I know that the Fallen is getting released next year, which is very exciting. I think he's going to be a leader class, so it'll be a great addition to this setup here. Now here, I have all the parts of Devastator, but they're sort of, well, I couldn't put them together because, well, he's too big for the shelf. So they're sort of just chilling out here with my other Dinobots. There's Scorn and Slog. And I've got Skybite there. On here on my Skybox we have the Reborn Komodo Dragon. And then up here are just a couple of random figures. My brand new Beast Wars War for Cybertron Kingdom Megatron. Yes! Yes! Well, yeah, I found this really cool exclusive Schleich T-Rex in the Entertainer. Got a couple of Jurassic World figures. It's my Sinoceratops, Majungasaurus and Irritator. And then there's the PNSO Microraptor just chilling out there. So this is my collection as of now. I will probably change a few things around over the next year or so, especially when we get the announcements of some of the new figures. I have already seen some of the new Schleich figures. They look alright. I may add one or two, possibly the Nothosaurus, as I don't really have a Nothosaurus, except for the small safari one. And I do see all the PNSO figures that get unveiled. Our wallets are going to be ruined. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing what Safari and Collector and everyone else will be doing for next year. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at my collection again, and I hope to see you all in the next video that I hope to make very soon. So, catch you guys all later. Take care. Bye.